say, man. I'm gonna do this.
Man, I already. Hold on, say that again. My fault,
I'm
man.
just going to get it started, man. I remember you took
I'm
the
ready.
reparations video, so we can go ahead and start on that.
Oh yeah, man.
Fuck. My bad, my keyboard tweaking. What you say?
Then Andre,
Oh, nah,
you hear me?
it's getting. Yeah, that shit was tweaking. Yeah, you good. Take your time, bro.
Let me see if it's the Wi-Fi. All
Yeah, it's working
right, is
now.
it working now? Yeah, I was about to say they was talking about how Abraham Lincoln gave the 40 acres to black people, but then it was still taken away by Andrew Johnson after his assassination.
Mm-hmm.
So all the land that we had, we was like 2% of the wealth. They ended up taking that back, and then Tulsa was sent.
Most impactful that did the most harm to us, or the feel like did the most justice out of any of those time periods?
Say,
Or they all kind of had their own damage in the
yeah,
extreme?
all got it. It's just the manipulation thing that's the main shit to focus on because the history taught so wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
just not. And then with us being woke up to it, it's other people with dead spirit that ain't just like black. You know what I'm saying? It's like all these different nationalities is learning a different history than what was really going on.
I
So
agree.
to create us as the target, it literally shows that it's tactic. You know what I'm saying? That's what war is. That's what the spiritual war is.
Mm-hmm. I
With
agree.
that whole tactic,
Hello, J Hope.
we got some people
Hello,
watching. What
T.
up, though?
Yeah, I got a little cup. I don't know where they from. Where y'all from, man? Go ahead and put in the chat where y'all from. Yeah, go ahead and finish you saying no, Gerard.
Yeah, man. But with that tactic, you make your own people the weapon, then they weaponize us to go against us, and we ain't start beefing until 1980,
Mm-hmm.
right when they slapped the title African American on us, because that wasn't what we were called. That's not us. That made everybody bipolar. That's word magic.
Mm-hmm. You know it's crazy too. Like, can I speak a little bit on that African American thing too as well? Are you guys? Are you from South Africa? No, we from. Go ahead, say what you from, though, Gerard. You can go first. Got a couple guys
Oh,
asking where we from.
I'm from Charlotte, but then the spirit traced back to
Yeah. See, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, but I just moved back from New York too as well. So got a little bit of East Coast blood in me, a little Midwest blood, man. So I am not J Hope. I am BTS Army girl. All right, bet we gonna call you. We gonna call you BTS Army girl. Whatever your name is, man. We gonna value it.
yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
But
man.
then, yeah, with them slapping with African American on everybody title, making everybody confused of where we from. That's
Mhm.
why you think, you know what I'm saying, people from Africa, but nah. In the book itself, like the Bible, it all traces where we traveled from. So we was from
Mhm. What
Asia,
up,
got to
Xavier?
Africa, mixed bloods, and now we like a whole just genetic of different, you know what I'm saying, cultures and nationalities in us.
Yeah, facts, bro. I ain't gonna cap. It's so much different nationalities in that bloodline too, man. Oh. They didn't say he from Chicago. All right, what's up, Chirac in the building? Okay. What's the deal, my boy? He lying. You niggas say he from 63rd. You're not from 63rd, bro. Stop capping. Shiva asked us how guys, how is your life going? You can go ahead and start first, Gerard. How you been, my boy? Nigga said, dog. Hey, yo, oh, so he glitching. I see. I'm from around that area. No, so I respect it. Then again, if you from Chicago, you from Chicago, bro. I just playing around, man. And you from 64? And you from Atlanta or something? Zayden, let me know. Yeah, type shit. Okay, okay, okay. That's what's up.
That's been
Yeah, I go
popping
cat.
shit.
My bad, Drake
Shit,
cut
he
you
got
up.
my
I was
phone.
trying to tap in with Stevie. I'm like, what the hell? He said, yeah. Oh, so you really is from 64 then? Yeah, shit. But nah, good spit you was spitting on though, Gerard. My bad for cutting you off, dog. But you was glitching though, too. I didn't hear you at this last like 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Same shit happened on my side. Oh, you
Yeah.
met King. I was just about to talk about King Von. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You
and you
brought
really
him up.
met King Von? Oh, rest in peace to King Von, man. That was one of my favorite rappers too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. On the
Yeah,
drill
man.
type of vibe, not artist way, but you feel me? We all grew up
Nah,
cut like that. You said
he was
what?
a storyteller.
He
King Von
was.
was a great storyteller. That's what
He
made
was.
his music art.
Hey,
That's
thank you
why
for
he,
saying
to
that too,
me,
Gerard, bro. Because a lot of people don't give him his flowers. You know what I mean? But when you're a product in your environment, bro, you can't get too far off into the distance. But you guys just appreciate what they doing.
his last interview with Gilly the Kid and Wallow, man, that shit was fire because that's when he really
Yeah.
showed himself. That's when he
Really
broke
told
down
the
the
shit, bro.
education of like
Did you
how
hear
he
him
was
break
a part
down
of that.
like why niggas beefing and stuff like that?
Cause it's oppression, bro. It's they
Yeah.
born mad.
Crazy story. I ain't gonna lie, Crazy Story is one of my ones too. But I'm gonna tell you the buck, bro. I got a couple of King Von songs though. I like. I like What It's Like. He was talking about basically just what it's like going on and shit like that before he blew up. Then I like another one. It's one he had like post home. It was like a posthumous album. Like after he passed, they put it out. I forgot the song, bro. Wayne's Story is good too though. But Mine Too, it's a good song. It's a little grilly vibe, R&B shit. He was just chopping it up. He was talking that shit. I forgot what's that shit called.
Damn, you know what that just reminded me of too,
Yeah,
man. When y'all talk about this, because it reminds me of how people gotta put themselves in disguise, even though they're activists. Because
yeah,
like Samuel Jackson, he puts on the disguise as a, you know what I'm saying, an actor, but he really an activist. Tupac, he was putting on the disguise, but he was really an activist.
yeah,
Jim Brown, you know what I'm saying, he had to put on the
yeah,
disguise. Muhammad Ali, he had to put on the disguise. Because
yeah.
bro, if
Oh,
Muhammad Ali
Mama
didn't
Lisa for
refuse,
bitches. Oops, sorry, my bad. I can't say this in a lot.
hey,
No cap.
if he didn't refuse to go to war, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like Diddy and them would have been at war. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
nah,
you
facts.
forget that entertainment stuff. They would have like sent us to these wars if it wasn't for us entertaining them over here.
Facts, man. Hey, you see that same? I like Armored Dangerous too. Yeah, Armored Dangerous is one of them ones. I forgot about that song, bro. That shit was one of them ones. Hey, I used to slap that man King Von too much, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm Midwest though, so I think I was in Midwest, baby, bro. A lot of people don't know, like, a lot of people from KC listen to Chicago, bro. Cause, bro, the nigga, we grew up on that nigga Cheeky, Von, Dirt. Shit, and that's the only nigga we could feel like that can fuck, like we understand like the area, the neighborhoods and shit, cause it kind of look the same. It's just Chicago more of a bigger city, so it kind of got like a little big city swag with it. But my mama. He said, "What are your thoughts on NLE?" I ain't gonna cat. I listened to NLE a couple years back, but I don't even really checked him out for lately. I did see that he has sparked a change though, and like trying to basically just trying to talk about like how to help everything, help the community, like help bring transgression into like the LGBT community, trying to like just really just trying to do his best to like really spark a movement. So I appreciate what he's doing though. Yeah. He do.
It's still a whole bunch of children that's at a certain age
Hell
and
yeah.
impressionable and stuff. It was a lot of kids that followed his wave when he came out. They was
hmm
getting his hair cut, all that. So with
Facts,
him
bro. I ain't
knowing
gonna cut.
that,
Literally everybody.
yeah, with him knowing he had that many kids following his career, he made sure he cleaned it up. Like
He
he
did.
came
He,
game is NLE Chopper, but now he's like all
hmm
on this spiritual peace
Yeah.
vibe stuff. Like he had the same change that Boot Gang did. Like they
hmm
really got touched spiritually. Like they met
Facts.
God for real. They knew about the humiliation rituals they was pulling on themselves and
Yeah.
everything.
Everything, bro. You know one thing give him a tune to is what is little though. But NLE Chopper was one of the first artists to talk about alkaline foods. and why to go
Mm-hmm.
vegetarian and vegan if it needs to help you and then go through a cleanse. He was one of the first artists to ever bring up the food, the fruit, like what we eat too as well. I remember him going YouTube live talking about it. And this was like in the midst of his rap career too. So you could tell he kind of self-sacrificed his rap career to help people. So I'll give him that
Yeah.
though. I ain't gonna lie.
He got a video that just came out like a
Alright, good
few,
night, J Hope.
probably last month, when he was talking about demons in the industry.
Yeah.
He came out and he was really explaining how humiliation rituals work and everything. He was like,
He
because
went through
sometimes
him.
you have yourself to get fans and shit like that. So he was like,
Yeah.
once he was that, he knew he was gonna do the gay movement, but he was doing that because he had a spark of like he trying to do like some act, like he trying to make awareness of some shit going on.
Yeah, I agree, man. I feel like he made the best out of what he had in this label situation, you know? Them labels is real moving like the monk when until you do certain things, but he just made the best what it was. A lot of people try to clown him and stuff, act like he was zesty and all that, but you know, that's a part of the mutilation ritual, bro. When you in the industry, bro, that's what they want to do to you. They want to break
That's
you down. And
that's
he's
why he
young. He's young and
yep,
he's pure.
that's why he reversed it. Because if he gets the homosexual community with him, or the you know what I'm saying, all them people with him and shit,
Yeah.
he can. He's building his audience. Him building his own audience that's gonna always keep him up. Like how DJ Academics, like people
Yeah.
keep trying to cancel him. He did some real trifles. Like DJ Academics is showing his
Yeah.
stop watching him. Dang, I think I froze again. Mm. I think it cut me off again. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
All right, so, yeah. So that time I send it to my social media so people know I'm on air. I send them a little link and stuff, but I tell the screenshot so they can like see our face and stuff, just to
Oh
let them know you
yeah.
on air. Yeah, you know how it go. Well, I'm listening to you though. Did you hear my these academics take? I don't
Oh,
know
I
if
was
I think
just
I
saying,
said
yeah, until his audience grew up, they ain't gonna know what's going on with him because they
back.
still don't know they support him.
Yeah, like bro, it's hard for me though, cause I was one of the ones that grew up on them. Like I was heavy into the Warren Chirac and stuff too. But like honestly though, I do think like crazy thing about it is, like as much as I do kind of like how he moved, I don't like how he moves sincerely. I like more so the information he spread when he mad. Cause you could tell like I don't know if you knew he was beefing Lil Baby, beefing certain artists. It's like as soon as the artists don't rock with him, he kind of just go crazy and dethrone them. But it's cool to me because I like to see the truth side of like he talk a little bit of business and he talk a little bit of like how the industry work and stuff like that from his side. Cause you know, even though he's a dumb, he still got a little information that we don't know about. Cause he's in the industry. They put him in that spot for a reason, I believe. So I
Yeah,
don't
man.
know, man. It might be something deeper than what it is, though. But when it comes to like the shit he did, like you talking about that essay case and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. We just giving credit to too many people that live off credit for real.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna cap that shit wrong.
And he done got caught too many times. And not only that, I'm gonna tell you, this is how you really catch them niggas, right? For real.
Yeah.
They hang around dudes that do the same thing. And he had some homeboys that was doing
Yeah.
some creepy stuff too. So with Kendrick
Yeah.
pointing out, like, you know what I'm saying, who Drake homeboys is, that's their influence.
Yeah.
That's who they talk to, that's who they get their dirty secrets off with, shit like that. Like, man. Cause once they had to point it out with Mr. Beast, and then that's when I realized it. Cause he had like this transvestite that was posing as a trans, but
Yeah,
was
you know
really
he
a
funny.
whole, you know what I'm saying, some other stuff.
Yeah, I go lie. You gonna be honest? I feel like Mr. Beast worse than academics, bro. I gotta talk to my white boy. He, as a white boy, he Mr. Beast, biggest thing on YouTube. He doing
Yeah,
like, oh, he really helping out people, giving millions of dollars, and it's like, and I'm like, bro, first off, bro, where you think he getting $1 million from? First off, where you think is in a corporation and built to him to do this, and why are they actually making him do this? Like, what
but
does he really gain to do this other than subscribers and
he
social
been
media
he a
followers?
dark web searcher, and not only
Yeah,
does he know voodoo, he does voodoo on a lot of his
yeah.
videos
And
that
he
I
push
witnessed.
transhumanism too, man. Like that's another thing too, bro. A lot of these people we think like that look like the good face be the ones
Yeah.
really pushing transhumanism and all this stuff too as well. But
You know why he gets so far though, because they have to tell what they doing. So he was explaining some of the voodoo
yeah,
tricks and tactics that he got off the dark web, but he was doing
yeah,
it in a way where, like, he was showing people like this is how I got them by doing this Photoshop, this that, like
mhm,
explaining how he built up all that. But then like it was one thing he did where he buried himself a lot, buried himself for some days and shit. I'm like,
mhm.
it's a whole voodoo ritual for the people that he do it. Like this man
Yeah, bro.
knows he knows the tricks, man. He was on that dark web for sure.
Hell
And with that
yeah.
dark web, it ain't no telling what entity he got following him. He got like a Death Note
Mhm.
thing following him.
Cause I always well like everybody and their mom, bro. Like ever think about like if I blow up on YouTube, how would I move? Like how would I go about things and stuff like that. But I feel like it's a trap. Like the more you blow up, the more they want to put you in position in a way. Cause for Mr. Beast, I feel like he's in a great position, but at the same time, he's still controlled just like anybody else, man. You know, and once you break your oath, that's when we see like the downfall of Mr. Beast and things like this. But it ain't there because he's such a clean face right now for everybody, and he has a kids market too as well. Like his kids market is literally valuing him, thinking he's literally like this number one guy who's just giving away money to people, make him seem like he's a good guy. That's the
Yeah.
scariest part,
He probably grew up with an imaginary friend for sure. And
man.
that's
No
what he
cap,
still talk to. Hey,
no
I'm
cap.
about to throw out another crazy theory. Did I tell you the Kodak theory I had?
Break it down.
They brought him back to life.
Yeah, I think
He ain't
so
no
too.
clone, but they brought him back to life. Something happened to him where, you know what I'm saying, something tragic happened to him, and only his people knew, and they did something. So it's like that's not really him in his body, but it is him because
Yeah.
he be tweaking too much.
No, actually, I like that theory more than the clone theory because it makes sense. I want to kind of like talk about Dirk and was when it's crazy because I heard about Dirk too. He made one of his songs. He said that like his heart stopped beating, or like it was like a couple years ago too as well. And they said they actually put in heart transplant things like that. I don't know what's it called, but it's like one of the things where it's like a mechanical thing to put in. But at the same time, I think it's the same thing they get at Barney James when he had his heart issue. And I was gonna
That's what
speak on
I was gonna say. That's where the headless horseman come from. Hollow
yeah,
men.
uh-huh.
Like they ain't got nothing. They ain't really got no soul inside them.
Yeah, I think they toe up from the inside. They control from the outside and the inside when it comes to certain things. And then once they mess up or breaks the oath, they turn that mug off.
Yeah, bro, it's hollow entities, like really empty souls walking around, and it's like the new cover up for blackface because they only promote violent. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
material they promote. Because
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
see
really what
like,
they got to do, bro. Like I was talking about to my friend, one of my friends, he don't like Young Boy, and I understand why, cause his music is dark. You feel me? But it's like, bro, if you look at the unreleased, cause I'm a type of music head, bro. I look at unreleased genres. Like I'm in a group chat with unreleased music and stuff like this. And Young Boy got actual positive songs. It's just he can't release them because he's only supposed to support the agenda. His music is only pushed at a certain agenda.
hey, not just that, his 38 Hot was all a positive message.
Exactly.
When you go back and listen to it, he was talking about the problems his family was going through, the
Hmm.
situations. He was trying to rap about being nonviolent, all that. But then they switched his whole thing. He was getting his story out, and what they had to do was flip his story into his reality. You know what I'm
R.P.
saying? So
Sean Taylor.
once they survive that life, they try to get them to still live and represent that life,
Yeah,
even though they're trying to move away from it. So that
exactly.
was his whole struggle with the industry. That's the industry. The industrial revolution still going on. It's still
Hmm.
those same people that kept us captive, making us captive now on the 2D, which is any black screen.
Hmm. He said in 2020 we all gonna die. Shit. Last time I
Mhm.
checked, a lot of motherfuckers died in 2020.
Yeah, we already dead people walking for real.
Exactly. Shit wild, man. Shit is wild. Okay, okay. And how do you feel like we get changed the landscape of music with our as well? Like, would you feel like oh dang, you cut off. My bad. I'll wait for a second. My bad, dog. Can't hear me. All right, baby. I was gonna ask you a question. How do you feel we can change the landscape in our music? If you want to push like an art genre or a certain category of music, things like that, how can we help change and shape the certain frequency? What we can do now?
What I do now is I make spiritual music, so all my
Yeah,
music is
that's
like
that shit.
soul music and stuff. Like I
Mhm.
turn all the messages that I got, I try to make them positive, and then I
Yeah,
connect dots. So I be playing with the music, but because it comes from my subconscious, and when I
yeah.
write it, it just like goes from the flow. It's messages coming from a higher version of me anyway, because I've been
Okay.
doing this since I was like 4. So I'm like, and my grandma was the one taught me everything, like because she used to throw away my old rap lyrics and shit that she didn't fuck with.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's that. Hey, that's you know she a real grandma though. She like what the
man.
fuck? But I mean, man, crazy this. What I never told you is I actually have a good friend of mine. Call him like my uncle, man. He's an older guy, and he actually was in the Bloodstones. And where I grew up from, I think he still live over there too as well, man. But he used to go tour in the UK and stuff. They was a major band. It was like a major black band back in the day. And that's the guy who told me my first instruments. He told me how to do the drums, learn how to play the piano. So it's like I always had a certain sense of instruments and a certain sense of wanting to do music. I just never put it to work because basically kind of how I seen the reflection how the industry moved and seeing the reflection of like now so much independent artists is really making their wave and certain things we don't need these big machines, but it's just I think a lot of kids in my way too as well look at it like, bro, I think we're afraid to really step into that cloth of how you doing your music. A lot of people afraid to step into that because that's a different paradigm for them because of what they see. How can you
Man,
speak on that? How can you help them on that, man?
it's cause it's like how we get lost in what Gucci say the sauce, man.
Yo,
Like,
lost in the sauce for real.
yeah, so when you get lost in the sauce, that means that everything feels comfortable. So until it's uncomfortable, you don't want to adjust the
Appreciate it, baby.
situation. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
facts, man. I
Like people, like the same, yeah, like situations like if we sitting somewhere for a little minute, you know what I'm saying, we might be cool with it and shit like that. But then once them bones and everything else start aching, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. I can't keep
mhm.
staying in this position.
Nah, hell no. And it's crazy as this you said Gucci man, cause bro, Gucci man been so peace and calm and collected, bro. You ain't never heard a negative thing about Gucci in a minute, except for his label or something like that.
Yeah,
Man, that's
man, he keep that
crazy,
shit
man.
quiet.
He went out, boy. He said he got his money and said, hell no. Fuck this music shit, nigga. I got my kids.
That man Hoskins was the one that came out and tried to expose the Gucci clone, talking about he was wearing a suit for him.
I forgot
My
about
phone on
that.
3%. Hopefully it don't die. I'm trying to charge it too.
Yeah, take your time. I go out my shit on 60, man. I was not prepared, but I was like, man, we gonna get on and chop it up, man. So,
Yeah.
how's your day been, Zayden? How you been, my boy? You been all right? But yeah, this shit's wild, bro. Who do you feel like you listening younger artists, new artists, so to speak of? Cause I got a couple I've been listening to, just a little underground. I feel like it's gonna rise above all this little chaos in the moment right now going on within the industry.
Man, for real.
I
Shit.
got Kenny Mason. I like you ever heard of Kenny Mason? I said hell yeah, I've been
Kenny Mason. All right, then.
yeah. Check him out, man. Check him out. He's an
I'm at
all genre type of artist, but he dropped the album not too long ago, I believe, before the end of the year, and it was real good, man. Um, it was real good. Like, I feel like a lot of kids. He's a kid friendly, associated artist, but at the same time, he still pop the shit too. I feel like that's what a lot of people need right now. Like, they don't need to be too hardcore in the same judgment, but at the same time, like just a tablespoon of a little knowledge in the same way. Like he was talking about the paradigm. He was talking about like kind of like the places like I forgot what he was talking about shapes and forms, and he has a lot of kind of like symmetry in his music too as well. I seen, I liked it, man.
Nah, I ain't even heard of Young Cracker before.
Oh shoot, I gotta check him out then. That's something new to me. What's up, Lola? Hey, put the dog in the line real quick. Let me show my dog. Hey, Gerard, let me show you my little baby real quick. Ah, that's my baby girl right here, Gerard. Lola, say hi to the beam. Say hi, Lola.
Oh damn, I thought that was a pit at first. What kind of dog is that?
A bully.
Well, yeah.
She's a baby. She's a baby. Alright, we gonna let you go. My bad. Bro. She like, I'm uncomfortable here right now. Alright, baby.
Dang, that remind me of that dude that had this horse on the what you call it? He had like this horse while on the farm on IG, and I was like, dang, that joint made me want to buy a horse, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I say, man, I feel like we used to be so in tune with these animals, man. But
Yeah. No, facts. I don't know with me, bro. I don't know how it's been a dog guy. Like, as weird as it is, I never told you this, but she
bullying you.
said she bullying you.
Yeah.
Yeah. She a little bully. But she nice though. She really a darling. She really sweet. She just hyper sometimes, and I be missing that too because I used to have two dogs growing up. There's a husky and a pit bull too, and like my husky, bro, it's crazy. This Gerard. I remember when they get out to school, but this is after I got jumped too, boy. So I was hot as fuck one day, and I came up, bro, and I'm coming to my doorstep, and it's a dog just looking at me crazy, bro. Like it's a husky. He was already a little bigger and stuff, but he was still a baby. Cause huskies be big ass babies. They say that's how my German Shepherd is. Hell yeah. I love German Shepherds too. But bro, my stepdad had fed him one day. He just gave him like a chicken bone from Church Chick or whatever. And when I tell you, bro, every time I came after school, he would just stand at my freaking door. Like he would not move, not go anywhere else. He would just stay there and just chill. And I was like, bro, I gotta take this dog in, bro. He's such a sweetie, bro. Like he just want to stay for some food. I don't know if it's the food or he just feel the vibe over here. But yeah, man, after that day, man, I kept him in my dog. My first little buster. He said, been there, done that. I feel you. Feel you, Zayden. Well, I gotta add my boy back on here. I don't know what happened. But yeah, Zayden, what type of German Shepherd you got, man? What color is this? Blue, black, green, yellow? Let me know something. I said green, yellow, like I should be green, yellow. No cap. Uh, you probably go on the call, man. Just chilling for the day, man. My German Shepherd name was Gotham because he was black. Word. Yeah, boy, he got a tough look. Like Gotham City, hell yeah. Speaking of Gotham, I just watched the Batman movie again. That's one of my favorite movies, man. That new Batman movie. Love it, bro. But man, that's how my boy Buster was. He was a husky, but he was all black husky. Cool as hell, man. He would never go inside the crib though, cause he had like a little problem before. I guess we picked him up. I always seen him. I think he was abused, dog. Like he's one of those dogs that used to get abused in the crib. So he'll never come in the crib, but he'll always stay on the patio or outside, man, just protecting the fort, I guess. What's
Dang,
up,
on phone.
Rod?
Yeah, my phone had overheated. I
Ah,
had
you
to go get
good,
the
bro? You good? I was just chopping on that man Zayden. He said his German Shepherd was Gotham because he was black.
favorite Batman was 1990. My favorite Batman was Lego
Ooh,
Batman.
ooh, I ain't gonna lie. What you say though, John?
My favorite Batman, Lego Batman. I think
Lego
that was the
Batman.
best.
I
That was
respect
the
it.
best
That's better
Batman
than
movie.
Batman though.
that was one of the best Batman movies to me because I was like, yo,
Word.
it went in on like a deep dive of his psychology. I like shit
Yeah.
like that.
Bro, don't make it, bro. That shit was raw, bro. Don't I know that should be like niggas think Lego Batman corny, but that shit was hard as hell, bro. I'm a
Yeah.
nerd, so I'm always say that though. But that ass though, if you ain't even got like Batman to know Lego Batman was hard if you watch it, bro. Like
I feel
It
like
looks
shoot
different.
the people that know Batman, like when you watch Lego Batman, that shit was just different because like it literally like it went deep on his
Yeah.
oppressed memory stuff like that, like
Uh-huh.
showing his character and stuff. Because
Yeah.
he had so many Robins, bro was just running through them.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, it's crazy too. Like, I said a new Batman I like the most too. But like, bro, god damn, when they have a Batman with the Robin, bro. Like, he got so many Robins, so that's why I appreciate the Lego Batman because they brought in everybody, bro. Like, sometimes we get sick and tired of the realistic Batman. They don't be have to
Yeah,
add everybody in the movies and stuff. Be like, damn,
man.
bro.
They
Where's the
don't.
side characters?
I like Robin more than Batman when I used to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Because I was
ain't nothing wrong
young,
with it.
so with me being a kid, Robin was more important. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
relate to. But then
I'm a Nightwing guy. I ain't gonna.
when they kept, but that's still Robin. That's the first
Yeah, you
Robin. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right.
That's Dick. What's his name? Dick Gracie, I think, or it was Dick something.
Yeah, Dick Grayson, you right.
But yeah, when they, oh yeah, yeah. But I didn't
Oh,
like the
Jason
fact in that
Todd.
new,
That's my motherfucker right there.
yeah.
I like Jason Todd more than Batman, probably. I ain't mean to cut you off. I just remember
Nah,
it.
I was reading
Yeah.
what he said too when he was talking about the new Batman and how the Riddler was because everyone the
Oh,
Jim Carrey Riddler. So
yeah.
yeah, that is correct. And then also that Batman was so stupid, bro. What was it, a rat with wings? It took him a whole 3 hours to solve that. I did not like that.
Yeah.
My
Okay. Can
legs
I
and
can I
everything was hurting.
explain though? Can I explain though? I was year one Batman though, because year one Batman the comic books he actually was a detective first though, so
Yeah.
his detective skills was not on par. See, because we grew up on Batman already having
Okay.
all that.
Okay. So
Hmm.
they was trying to say he was slow.
Yeah,
All right.
that was
Cool.
teenage Batman. So you know how it go. The nigga, he like, bro. I don't know if you watch it, bro. Like, nigga, I remember when he was getting ready to jump from the cops and stuff. Found out they was corrupt.
You talking about
He
the
was trying to run
cartoon?
away from. He had jumped and he was trying to go down, do his like
Yeah.
signature move when they go down from like the tower. And the nigga had failed. His shit got twisted on the bridge. Nigga fell
Yeah,
down
yeah,
under
yeah. When he
his hit
went in the
because
warehouse,
he's still a rookie. Yeah,
because he was about to spend the night there.
yeah. Facts, man.
I
Nightwing
remember
your
that,
fave
man.
too? Hell yeah, Nightwing is my fave.
Nightwing was raw too. But
Yeah,
what messed up the like for me was when I found out Marlon Wayans was supposed to be Robin and they
yeah.
removed him from the movie too. And I was like,
Damn, I
bruh,
never knew that though.
they just brought that out like probably a year ago or something like that. Like that was just
Uh
some
huh.
new news that people found out. Like
Yeah.
and it got widespread. Like what Marlon Wayans was gonna play? He was gonna play Robin and I think the one with Two Face. Two
Okay.
Face
Okay.
and when it was Two Face and somebody else teamed up.
I ain't talking about. There's an old school one.
Who did Two
Oh,
Face
sure.
team up with?
And we
Cause
gonna be on. We probably gonna be on later. I got chopping with Gerard, man. Hey, you want to go later on, Gerard too? They just ask.
yeah, yeah. Oh, what was
Hold on, I'm
dang,
looking
cause
it up for you. Hold
that movie was that movie was made by the dude that dang the director that made that movie. He be making like a lot of dark movies.
Yeah. Hold
He
up.
make cartoons and stuff.
It was a cartoon or it was a movie?
He made the Batman movie because it was all colorful and stuff.
Two Face. It was Two
Like
Face and Joker.
I think Two Face and it might have been Two Face and Joker. It had the dude from Man in Black, I think, Tommy Lee Davis in it as Two Face. And then the writer was he made the night before Christmas.
Yeah, I remember it was a Christmas Batman movie, right?
No. I'm talking about the one that wrote it.
Oh, okay. I think you're talking about the movie that was called Batman Forever.
Yeah, Batman Forever. Who's the director? What's
Director
the
Joe
director?
Smarcher. I don't know that man's name. It says Joe. Hold on, I'll show you.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones. That's his name. Harvey Dent, and then Okay, who the one that made Wednesday that was on Netflix? Cause they had this is the same dude that made Edward Scissorhands. That's why his movies look alike. Oh, it just went silent. Can you still hear me? It's mute. Huh? I can't hear you. Can you hear me? The sound cut off. I can't hear what you're saying. Oh no, I might have to leave and then join back. Hold on. Hey, I still can't hear you. Yeah, it's hey, check your mic, see if it's muted on there. There you go. Now we can hear you. Yeah.
Ah, dang! I actually pressed the button.
Yeah, I thought I was tripping. I was
Ew.
like,
Ew.
cause I'm like, damn, you can hear me still. It was like I knew you could still hear me on some shit, but
All
you
right,
got
bet.
through
My
it, man.
bad, bro. Did you hear me say Tim Burton though for the
That's
Wednesday?
it. Tim Burton. That is the
Yeah.
name I was fucking looking for. He
Mm-hmm.
the one that made like a whole bunch of films, and you know what his film is because he used that lever all the time. He used them lever. Catwoman.
Yeah,
Catwoman was in the movie too.
You
That's
come
it.
out with Halle Berry?
No. She was in that
Oh my
Batman movie
mistake.
that we talking about, the Batman Forever.
Oh, Batman Forever. Okay, my bad,
Yeah,
my
because
bad.
Tim Burton
Oh shit.
be making them crazy costumes. He made Edward
Yeah,
Scissorhands. He made The Night Before Christmas and then
yeah.
Batman Forever. They was trying to say he ruined it, but he made it more colorful.
Good night, J Hope too. Hold on, I'm about to go ahead and finish. Zayden, we gonna try to figure out what draw. What you want to get on for Zayden, man? We could get on. We could get on for you, my bro. You gonna hop on? But we
Yeah,
gonna hop on probably. We gonna hop on probably late night. We could probably do a midnight stream. We'll do. We'll figure it out. But
yeah, I
yeah,
should be free tonight.
that new Deadpool ring. I don't know if they didn't hear me, so I'm gonna just rehash it. I actually didn't watch it because I actually feel like it took too long, man, to make, bro. Like by the time it came out, I was already kind of off of the Deadpool really era. I don't know. I'm such a comics dude, so it's like they gotta like the movies go too slow when they make them. Sometimes, like the new Batman movie, because I'm a Batman guy. I feel like it's taking way too long to make the second one. They should have been made the second one at least this year or next year, man. But I understand the production and stuff with it.
You said Deadpool versus
Yeah, like
Wolverine.
12. Like 12 be a good time. You think so, Gerard?
Yeah, 12 straight.
Alright, man. We gonna go on 12 for you, my boy.
But you was talking about Deadpool versus Wolverine just now?
No. He was asking me, what y'all messed with the new Deadpool relay movie. And I was like, I heard you didn't watch it for real.
He
I'm
got a new
fuck
movie?
with you. Yeah, they got Deadpool really movie last year.
Oh, hold on. What's
It's just
with
Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds or is it a cartoon? It's a
Ryan Reynolds, yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman.
That's what I said. Deadpool versus Wolverine.
It's Deadpool versus. I didn't even know. I thought it was in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Versus
my bad. That's
Wolverine.
on me
I
then. My
think.
bad. My bad.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
that's good. I
I
might be
had not
saying it
watched it,
wrong, but
but I was.
yeah. I seen that one.
You fuck with it?
Yeah. They put a lot of religious stuff in there. That's the
Oh,
crazy part about it, because they put esoteric knowledge in there. So it
oh,
was a
word.
lot of symbolism. Like Wolverine and Deadpool represent, because X-Men itself represent the civil rights, because it's supposed to be the the black folks, like we got the melanin. Our melanin gives us a different type of like spiritual advice and stuff.
Yeah,
So what X-Men covers is the mutated cells. So with the mutated cells, Wolverine is a healer from the inside, and Deadpool is a healer from the outside. So Deadpool heals by cancer cells. So
Okay.
every time he comes back more damaged. But
Mm,
Wolverine curing from vibranium, you know what I'm saying, which is like the melanin, he comes looking healthier each time. But both
mhm.
of them regenerate. They regenerate different. One regenerates as the inner healer, the other regenerates from the outer layers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that
That's
was
pretty
actually
neat.
like the white man versus the black man on some
Yeah.
real shit.
So that's technically what they was trying to foreshadowing. Oh,
Yeah, because
shit.
one
I'm
of
gonna
them
watch this
heals
shit,
with their
man.
technology on the outside, the physical world, and then the
Mhm.
other one has to heal from the spiritual world, which is within. So
Mhm.
knowing within, you know thyself. So they don't learn thyself because they get
Mm.
gadgets and gadgets. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why Wolverine got like one of the most cutthroat stories. Cause boy,
Yeah, that's why he walk
Wolverine
around
can't
with his
never get a good
weapons.
story. Like
And look,
damn, all his girls
Deadpool,
do him dirty. I'm like,
Deadpool walks around with weapons.
yeah,
Wolverine weapons come from inside of him.
it come from himself. Mhm.
And it's again vibranium, and the vibranium that, well, I don't think they call it vibranium. It's called something else, but it's basically like
Nah,
vibranium.
cause
The
Marvel
same
is
stuff,
vibranium. Cause
the stuff
Marvel
they
with the Black Panther, Black
took
that's
from
the
Wakanda.
everything with Black Panther got so much contribution because they have so much vibranium in Wakanda.
Yeah, Loki. You show
Oh
coming.
shoot,
Loki be some esoteric knowledge too. That's about the Norwegian. Those are the Norse guys is the Vikings. Them was the
yeah.
last people being added to religion when they tried to make all the guys pagan.
Mhm. That's before the paganism was really really coming in.
Yeah, paganism just blocks everybody from doing a traditionalism, which is
Mhm.
knowing the God that created them, because
There you go.
it's 26, no, 27 of them,
Yeah.
27 different pantheons. So all of them was like different creators, and the last creator was literally like Zeus within mythology,
Yeah.
last person to create humans.
Yes, sir. I agree with that too, man. Like, I'm gonna need you some more advice though for 144, man, because I need, you know how you might have to be the second writer on this bad boy. My boy Bryce taking way too long. He said, "Oh yeah,
You
my
ain't playing
dad
in
is going to play
Netflix.
him in the show on Netflix."
What
Oh
you about to
shit,
play?
what are you about to play? And somebody said India your favorite country. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't never really been too much about India. But if you from out there, hey, that's what's up to you though, bro. Like, I ain't never heard too much about India though, man. I want to go out there, come out the country one day. But
Man, when you hear about out the country and then you think about this one, we be like, bro, they really dumbed us down. But
yeah,
something crazy too. Another prediction about the Bible, right? Trump about to try to invade Gaza, and
yeah,
that's crossing the Jordan River. I'm like, oh man,
they
too
gonna.
many prophecies about this. Too many prophecies. They done showed the Red Sea already, the Sahara Desert, something happened with that, and that stands for Sarah being with menopause. Like that book
Mm-hmm.
about human anatomy, man.
No facts. I was gonna ask. I'm gonna double back on the other question, but he just said I want to go to Nigeria. Okay, that's cool. I actually want to go to Nigeria too, man. I want to go to. I think it's called. Was it called Algos? But it's another spot called Algos. Want to go to Kenya for sure. Mm, just a lot of places I want to go to from out there, man. What's another thing? Oh, guess what it was. I was gonna ask you, drop. I probably on mute, but you really watch Wednesday though,
Wednesday, yeah.
bro. Let me
I'm
tell you.
down
Let
with
me tell
Adam's
you.
family.
Let me tell you. So I just when I first came to New York, bro, I was bumming, bro. I'm like, man, I ain't shit to do. I need me a show or something. I'm trying to get in the set in New York and everything, bro. I'm like, I got on Netflix. I'm like, who is this little girl? This shit look a little dark, but you got Pete, right? Cause I already know the art. I already know like the actor. She
Yeah.
will find that shit to me. I ain't gonna cap a little white girl. But I was like, yo, she kind of cute, whatever. Let me go ahead and watch this shit. Man, I did not know Wednesday was gonna be that hard, bro. I just went
Yeah,
into it like
yeah,
it
they
was
went
just some
in.
little cute. I like the actor. That's all it was. But Wednesday is hard, bro. And they
They
have a
went
lot of
in.
symbolism in that movie. Or movie TV show. I'm sorry. I don't watch that movie.
Yeah, that come from, man. Adam's family used to always be my show, and then they was talking
Yeah.
about
I
her.
did not know about Adam's Family either. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they got this other movie called Shaun of the Dead or something like that. Or
Shaun of the
Shaun of,
Dead.
it's some movie, horror film though, but the dude had like the devil possess him, and it
Yeah.
was in his hand. So with the devil being in his hand, he had to cut it off. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? At the end of the movie, they was trying to say that's how the uncle got into the Adams Family movie, because they be
Right.
trying to say that some of these movies they be connecting. They all come from folklores and different shit. So
Mm-hmm.
it's funny though. Like
I like the little bond with Wednesday and the her roommate. Boy, that shit was fire. I was like, oh, they both the little mystical little figures in their own little shirts, and they just kind of coming along together.
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Shane of the Dead.
Shane
Yeah,
is dead.
yeah, Shane
Oh,
of the
thank you,
Dead.
Zayden.
So the hand that got cut off in that movie was supposed to be like Wednesday Uncle traveling to the
What?
other one.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, I did not know that. So it connects.
Yeah, they try to connect everything, like all them horror movies, so they can just combine them, like how Scooby Doo be joining, like you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
sitcoms and stuff like that.
I look how
But
Scooby do that too. That's one of my favorite things. Okay, okay.
but
I'm
yeah,
gonna
man.
check it out then. I
Yeah.
gotta check out Shaun of the Dead then, man. Good stuff, Zay. Put me on some movies, man. Let me know some more vacation spots and locations y'all wanna go overseas or wherever y'all at, man. Sorry I said overseas like y'all in America. My bad. Okay, okay. Hey, to be honest though, what's another show I would tell if you watching, man? See, I ain't gonna lie, I've been on a lot of action shows, Gerard. I'm not gonna lie. But have you watched Gang of London's?
Nah, I ain't seen that.
Bro, that first season, I'm tell you this right now, if you like action, that first season is so hard, bro. It's probably like one of the best action TV shows I've seen in a long time, bro. But it breaks down like you watched Power before, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's just like a Power, but it's in London. In the UK, do things a little differently. They got they certain laws, certain movements. It's a little. You're not gonna feel like it's super realistic, but you can definitely get like a nod of like how the business and the corruption and like how they kind of scheme and how they do business on the political side, but also into the you know gang life too
man,
as well.
my spirit just don't deal with their accent.
Yeah, I get what you saying, bro, it's crazy because I think I actually like it a little bit more because I think
Yeah,
I did not know when I was in New York, my grandpa actually have London ties, UK ties because he's Jamaican and he has
yeah.
family on the UK. So it's like he called me one day. He was like, "Yo, on the phone, I had like his auntie or his cousin or something." He was like, and he was just talking to me in like this UK accent. I was just like, huh? But then I started getting like more comfortable because every time they call me check in, talk to the people from UK, I kind of understood like that just kind of how it is. And really, bro, to be honest, man, it's kind of weird, but I've been listening to Central C. He been helping me
Yeah,
out, kind of figure out like they accent. It's kind of tough. No, he
I
said
could.
something controversial though, like talking about some Nike Techs. They help make Nike Techs
Yeah,
do this. That's bullshit. That's
yeah, man. We didn't even see them at that time when we went
like
over there.
nobody
So,
catches the trend with UK. The
but
UK catches the trend with us,
well,
but it's
that's
all
how it
good.
is. It just show that's what they clone Tyrone is. The niggas in the
Yup.
UK, same situation as over here.
Hmm.
but I think what you call it, Supercell helped me deal with their accent. I was able
I
to,
gotta
you know
watch
what I'm
some.
saying? Was able to watch. If you watch that, man, you gonna be like, bro, this is why they said black people about to get their powers back. So it just floated around the internet, man.
Hmm.
Cause something happened. They gonna drop the CIA too. You heard Trump
Yeah.
drop them.
Bryce
But
told
they
me to
just man,
watch, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, bro, it just feels so low budget. Like it feel like it ain't that type of vibe. Like it
bro,
ain't.
it's gonna be
I need to
that.
stop judging. I just gotta just watch it, man. I gotta just watch it. What you saying?
Oh yeah, definitely. Houston again in tonight.
Yeah, Diggy D in there too. Like I've been listening to Central C, so like that's like his little op, I guess, or enemy or something. I don't know. They grew up together, fell out. So I was like, I'm gonna check it out, bro. Like, the director actually brought in a lot of people from the UK that's popular or whatever. So I was like, okay. I like when directors do that too. Like, they're not afraid to like bring in certain people. Like, it don't matter, bro. Cause that's what I feel like. All right, I'll see you, man, Zayden. But that's what I
All
feel like.
right.
A lot of like kind of like compromise and a lot of like things going on in society today. Like how the industry move with the directors, especially black directors, because they don't really put in too much of the voices. of the
We just
streets
got
influence to the people what they doing and stuff like that. Like you gotta bring the present day to the screen sometimes too. Oh, we not gonna get a good connection.
we just got
Like
all the
boys in the
biggest one.
hood. Man, we don't got no boys in the hood. Wait, we ain't had no
He just
Belly
yeah.
lately.
John Singleton just passed making Snowfall.
R.I.P.
But
Johnson.
we do got Ryan Coogler. That's
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
That's the biggest
But
one.
you
That
know what
movie
Bryce
Sinner.
said though? You agree with Bryce that Ryan Coogler, he ain't been standing on business lately.
I don't know,
Yeah, I don't know
man.
if he don't like it,
How's
I
he?
think it's a Marvel thing Bryce don't like.
Yeah, he can only do so much when it comes to the entertainment, but he's putting stuff in there.
I love
And for
Ryan
him
Coogler.
to have that big of a production with Marvel, like man,
Yeah,
that shit. That's the same way they was discrediting Kendrick, cause like I don't know, man.
yeah, I feel you.
It's
I'm
just like just
50-50 with it.
knowing that we are up in that level is something to
It's
be
some tough, man.
yeah, something to appreciate. Because even if we don't like it, it still get other people attracted to what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
he got that movie Center though. That thing gonna be a fool. It come out on my grandma's birthday too. I'm like, man, I gotta
man.
see that.
Damn, that's fire. I gotta check it
Yeah,
out. And
April
one thing
18th.
coming on my birthday is Raising Canaan.
Man,
I'm watching Raising Canaan though, cause that's
that's
50 Cent story right there. I don't know if
that's
people
another
knew that.
esoteric knowledge right there. Because that's talking about the Canaanites.
Yeah,
Because the Canaanites, man, it's showing how impressionable the mother is over the child until they break, you know what I'm saying, away from her knowledge and become their own person.
my
Because
word.
Canaan was listening to everything his mom said until he got words from other people, and then it snapped him into like, hold on, she lying to me. Who else lying to me?
Yeah, cause right now it's just mom, and I love Raising Canaan too. Like I'm a power head, so I'm sorry I'm gonna talk about it. Man, I love power. But like his mom kind of still running the show right now. And it's like we already see like the downfall of his character too, like him passing away and stuff when he, like older Kanan through Tyreek. But it's like,
Dang.
man, it's such a great synergy to see because you get to see that '90s time period and seeing like they really was standing on a different type of way, respect this different type of way how they did things, and his mama's on top, so it's like you kind of get to see like how is he gonna move, like how is he gonna really get to his relentlessness and see how the all situation fold out. That's my biggest thing to see right now for the episodes. But yeah, man, so my birthday, I'm a hit, I'm a hype boy. I ain't gonna lie,
That
man.
might that might be why they got shut down that simulation theory thing because everybody trying to prove the universe ain't real now, and I
Mhm.
just realized why
What's up?
because it makes so much sense. All right, so Canaan will be the child that grows up that finds out his mother is lying. So if his mama
Mm,
lying to him, you know what I'm saying. Later on, you find out the person that brought if the person that brought you into the world lies to you, who do you go to find out the truth?
yeah, I
Like
mean, bet.
who do you think is gonna tell you anything that's true now? Because you like this is the person that like brought me into this world, and now you realize everybody else's mother is like lying to him. So now people going off, oh, it's a simulation theory, it's a simulation theory. But then when you see how much blood, sweat, and tears it took for you know what I'm saying, our people to build this country, just
Yeah,
to say it's a simulation, bro, that's crazy.
yeah,
Like
I
that's
feel you,
very
bro.
crazy when you think about that. Like that's so much discredit.
I feel
Because
you.
they trying to make it so nobody can get reparations. They trying to make it look like nobody takes blame and all this other shit. And they like this
Hmm.
was supposed to happen and you was supposed to go through this, but right. Nah, something gotta goddamn switch, like for
Yeah,
real.
it do.
Reparations or something like for real, man. That's
I'll talk
crazy.
about the Kendrick thing. I know it's like I know I seen a couple of things too. Like I try not to be so one sided because I always got a whole respect for it, but I do value like what he did. Like even he put like a little symbolism and stuff and going to the halftime show because I had a guy tell me he was on the group chat chopping it up, and I was just like just on the side about it. I was on the fence about certain things. And he was like, man, like, why we really care about two rich men? And it's like, nah. Like, I'm just like, nah. Like, fuck that. Like, he's supposed to care about it. Because what if he breaking down this shit is Squid Game? What if he breaking down this shit is Squid Game? This
Yeah.
whole time. Like, and we fall into the traps of it too as well. Cause we the audience. No matter what we say, we want to steer away as much as we can. Just be like, oh, I'm only gonna focus on my family, kids. But it's right there. It's still in your way. You
Cause yeah,
still right there. This shit is split game.
cause if you just focus on your family and your kids gotta go through the same
They gotta
course.
go to the school. They
And they
gotta go
gonna
to
go
public
through
school.
a worse course of it. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hmm.
why they right now the younger generation pop way more pills than my generation did. Like,
Oh, for
'cause
sure.
it's too many introvert things. If they don't think this world real, they gonna you know what I'm saying? They don't know what to live for. It's gonna really misguide them, especially when they get out there and not know how to fight. That's why they keep
Yeah.
making different scientific methods to mess with people. Trying to
Yeah.
say, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can just change your body and all this other stuff. You can convert yourself to this and deny the
Mhm.
whole God given body you got so they can take whatever samples of you they need to take.
Yeah. If they
That's
take of you, I take everything of you, then spit it back out. Like they ain't take all the juices of your real carbon copy of who you are. That's how I don't feel. Like as crazy as it is, Gerard, I feel like a lot of people introverted, and they're more introverted because they don't want to allow people to give them an inversion of they truly self because they don't want everybody take the juices and the realness in that aspect of like, say for instance, my whole life, right? I wanted to hold on to my childhood a certain way. I want to hold on to the fact that I feel like I have pain or I struggle, but at the same time, it's the love and the game with the two. But if you want to
mhm.
look at one side of it, people only gonna take or they gonna chuck at one side of it instead of just allowing you to grow physically and emotionally and physically and spiritually in both sides because it's still yin and yang. You know what I mean? And I feel
Yeah,
like a lot of people take out too much into it. Like I took myself even just about really just about Kendrick Lamar performance, and it's like, yeah, I probably wanted Master P there, or y'all wanted this, y'all wanted that, but there I go. Really trying to take as much as I can because of what
mm,
I figuratively want from it instead of just viewing it as this is fucking a soul being fucking going crazy, but also being in a way of like a message at the end of the day. Like it's all about that message that gotta be spread.
because he manifested it. We don't know what he all the things he had to survive to
We
even
don't
get there.
know. Yeah, we
Even
don't know.
even TDE had a girl that took her life, you know what I'm saying, because she thought
Yeah.
that it wasn't gonna make it. And
Now
he's on the
that
Super
yeah,
Bowl
that
stage.
gets deep too. We can talk about
You
that.
know
'Cause
what
I
I'm
feel like
saying?
deeper
He's
in
on the
that.
Super Bowl stage. They
Yeah,
never thought that they would get that far, but
he didn't.
he did
He did.
because he continued to fight for it. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said,
Fight for it in
first
reality.
thing, first line he said it was like, shoot, they got me. They got the wrong man. They got the wrong man at the bowl.
Yeah.
Literally just
That's
basically saying y'all niggas ain't want me to come to this bitch. Let's keep it a buck.
because it shows one person, you know what I'm saying, fighting for the soul, and then the other person with a lost soul. And
Yep.
the lost soul was the one with Drake victimizing
Yep.
Hollow. He got everything handed to him, but he still didn't realize it. When you start listening to his real raps that's about his childhood, he did not struggle. The man, mama gave him a whole basement to stay in and do whatever he wanted. He was throwing
Yeah.
parties out. His uncle letting him drive in fancy cars, you know what I'm saying? His whole struggle was it wasn't his to own yet. He
Yeah.
had to get a job. His job handed to him as an actor. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
he's still not dealing with the streets yet. Then now you getting handed opportunity after opportunity, and because you are hurt with yourself emotionally of who you characterize yourself as, and you ain't dealt with that, you feel like other people need to deal with it. So he spreads more of his trauma to his listeners and viewers than he does with healing it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
That's the
everybody
difference
feeling
in maturing
sympathy
and
for Drake.
aging.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
he got all the way up to 40 years old, sleeping with other people's girlfriends and stuff, and not taking no type of accountability on what actions he do. He didn't learn his own karma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he lied about his son. He's messing up the careers of other artists that's you know what I'm saying black, but he want to be because his pride is in the way where he want to be the biggest artist. So
Yeah.
he takes music. They even got to teach him how to sing the song. So Drake is an example of if Jennifer Lopez didn't let Ashanti come out.
Yep.
You
Man, I
know what I'm
feel it.
saying?
I see what you're saying there. I get that too. For one mark, I do want to say though, like You know me, but I'm a J. I listen to J. Pop. I gotta go with Cap.
But
Like
that's only
I
because they
do
built
believe
him
though.
up.
Yeah, I do believe that. Like in the worst ways, like he still had to go in a certain amount, like a disparity because of that. Like think about it, like they know the signs that's given to him. Like he knows like think about like if you the golden child, right? And he's already into music because of his dad too as well. Stuff like that golden child probably could still see a reflection as a society too as well. Now he might look at it like, man, fuck, I'm going this way, fuck all that shit. Like, but at the same time, he's still gonna see like, damn, it's niggas in Memphis as family of mine. All these niggas is like, you know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
people out here struggling and shit. Like, I think he realized it too late though. I think that's the thing. I think he realized his value and his impact of what he truly needs to do as a way of maturing just came so late because he was trying to find the riches in this. He was trying to find a way of clapping back at everybody because, bro, everybody said Drake ain't fitting in. And he
yeah.
want he can't fit in. So it's like I think he subvert himself to that. Like, all right, fuck it. Y'all niggas ain't want me to fit in anyway.
It
But
just he ain't know himself. He gotta
yeah, he
know
didn't.
himself,
He still
right?
don't. I think it's
Yeah, he still
identity
doesn't know
issues in
himself
both.
yet, and that's why in one of the Kendrick songs he did voodoo. Like it was
Yeah,
literally when he walked them through the Meet the Graham song. That was a voodoo song, and because
yeah,
one
hell
dude
yeah. That
that
motherfucker
put the
was dark.
song out and started, it was another dude put the song out and started crying while he was listening to it.
Yeah,
Them tears was for Drake because that was supposed to be a message to Drake, so Drake can listen to the song
yeah,
and hear how he blames his mama, he blames his daddy. Like it's like, bro, you are living a blasphemous life.
yeah.
If you
Drake really
don't
did
open up
that
your
around.
eyes and appreciate the things that's granted to you, they will be taken away from you.
Facts. That's
Because
crazy you
it's
said that too, because that is true. Like,
the most powerful thing is the things that God can't take from us, not the things
yeah,
that we get. We get things from you know what I'm saying, our demonic thoughts.
yeah,
But we actually got things that we're blessed with that cannot be taken because that's always stored in us. That's our whole energy, our whole reason for living and shit. He gotta find
mhm,
his core, like his real identity. The shit that he was dealing with, he was supposed to be a healer. So if
yeah,
you not healing these same broken kids, why are you still broken?
yeah. You know what's crazy? I look at it like this. Like, and it's crazy. You might not agree with this one, but like Drake is like an NBA version of Kevin Durant. And keep in mind, as a guy, I
Yeah,
fuck with Drake. As a guy, my growing up, I fuck with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, single mom, blah blah blah, from the DMV. He struggled, blah blah blah.
yeah,
He might have a different struggle on certain things with Drake, but they literally the exact same in comparison because when you think about it, Kevin Durant had Golden State. He had Steph Curry. He had all these guys put him in position. Even before that, he had Russell Westbrook. He didn't want to work with him, you know. Everybody put the blame on KD at the time. When people put the blame on Russell Westbrook too. It depends on how you look at it. He moved, transition, went to the golden era, golden state of his
yeah,
future. He kind of literally took it in as like, okay, I want to be on this team, and I don't care. Like, but the internet is making it more so of his journey than him in himself. You know what I mean? Like, as
yeah,
much as he didn't say it, as much as we all know, like Kevin Durant's a cool guy and he one of the best ball players. He has the worst fucking mental and insecurities out of any NBA player on the top 10, top 20 level because bro, he's insecure in himself. And that's the thing about Drake too as well. And I ain't gonna lie, Gerard, like I feel like people get the misconception. That's why his music of Drake is so powerful because you can see the insecurities. You can see like, damn, this nigga
I'm
human. It's a couple of guys just like this nigga I know
hey,
around the corner.
I'm about
Just insecure.
I'm gonna break down the seven deadly things, right? That's
Yeah,
that's
go
what we was
ahead.
there, because basically it has the sins of us. We kill
Yeah.
ourselves. So with us killing ourselves, we actually got seven stages of grievance that we got to go through, and
Mm-hmm.
those stages of grievance they don't get into acceptance. Like you can't listen to Drake anymore because he doesn't listen to himself.
Yeah.
So how can you take advice from somebody that doesn't use you know what I'm saying, the same? So you
Yeah.
know it's not him. That's not his music if he makes them confident songs, but he doesn't show that in personality.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying? He abuses himself. He
Yeah.
has all that talent, but he doesn't try to increase it. as skinny as he is, he
Yeah,
needs to get his ass in the gym,
yeah.
work out,
He
because
don't want
he
to.
needs to learn that if he don't fix them bones, then they will break. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
this
saying?
is one of my
That's what
favorite players. So I'm just letting you know
that's what,
real
but
too. I just gotta
that's
be
what
honest.
Kobe was telling Shaq. Like,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
born,
Literally,
you might be born with the talent, but hard work is gonna
facts.
outweigh talent, because talent can just
Exactly.
leave, bro. Like, that's the
It
same
could
thing as
always
saying
just go
a
away and
female
disperse.
is beautiful, and then next thing you know, she start getting bald spots and all that from all them products she gotta take off, because it's not
That's real.
gonna last forever. Like,
Yeah,
people think they just live in the moment. They don't live in life. They live in the moments, you know what I'm saying,
hmm
without witnessing the moments that they have. Their
facts.
awareness is not up. They spoiled still. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And then the same thing with Drake and Kevin is the same thing with Floyd Mayweather. Like, when he kept saying he can pay for a tutor, learn how to read, take his time,
yeah,
but he don't want to put the effort to it. So he gonna sign a bad contract because he think that them people was working for him. But nah, them they still targeting him. They know he can't read. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They know it, and
And
it's
he
like
gonna be like, this
he could
lawyer
get
always been with me, but they gonna be in a tight
facts.
situation, and they gonna be like,
hmm
this man can't read. They just did
Yeah,
that to Jordan. That's how they snatched the Hornets from him.
yeah. Cause they know like the little insecurities and stuff. These Jewish people ready to swing, ready to make
Yeah,
and make like ready to sweep it under you. Oh, sorry, my bad. Kind of started a little bit. I was talking too fast, but they just ready to sweep it up under you. Cause I think that's a lot about like the business side of it. I don't know if you knew about it with Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent. That's why they fell out because the business. Like it was like Floyd Mayweather, don't get me wrong. He is one of the grandest. I think he's one of the best boxers of all time. We can argue about it. Is what it is. But the one problem he always had was his charisma. The one problem he always had was letting people know who he truly is. Like I watched one of his vlogs back in the day. I used to have his Rolls Royce. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them kids be like, damn, this nigga Floyd got that shit. Like you
yeah,
got nigga, how much this nigga got? Like, but it's like you really realize after you get older, it's like, yo, he's flexing everything because he can't flex the one thing he wants to have the most, and that's just himself, his personality.
yep.
Just, this certain aura that as you see now, Kendrick put on the grand stage is your growth and your maturity of who you are as a man, and what you want to lead by. And this
And they
all that material is stuff. It's cool. Like it's saying to a Drake. Like it's cool. Like it's flashy. It's cool. Like don't get me wrong. Everybody want a good bop every now and then. What you gonna leave with? Like what you gonna leave with, dog? You know what I mean? That's really when it thinks about. Like when you know what I mean? That's really something a lot of people don't want to think. That's what I was letting you know. Like I think a lot of people listen to Drake because I feel like they want to be in denial of the actuality of what's really true to themselves. You know what I mean? And I mean, that's just how it
when
gets. You know what I mean?
when people walk on their carpet, they can always pull that rug from underneath their feet.
Exactly.
And then, like, with when they already got them people focused on day to day living,
Mhm.
the motherfuckers is not thinking like how the other person has strategically planned out their whole life for them. So whoever got your life planned out, you know what I'm saying? They insured to get whatever they want from you, because they looking at your life. So they looking at these people, what year they already probably got it in written, like what year they gonna take this from them and shit. All that you never know, because bro, it's science. They done
Mhm.
studied all the philosophy. It's numerology too. So they got different things that they don't teach us nothing about what they study it, and when they study it, they know everything in like a capsule of time. They know niggas' footsteps before they move and take them.
Mhm. That's facts, man. I was trying to find you this my notes
Oh,
about
matter of
Andrew
fact,
Jackson. I just forgot, man. Go ahead and finish your
that's
saying.
what did. That's why Diddy is so powerful, because that's what he did to Biggie.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying? That's why they kept him letting him do what he did for so long. He did that to Biggie. He
True.
knew Biggie footsteps. Like, he was the one managing his money, so he knew how to make this man spend the money and then not have it. So when you don't have it, you always in his corner, in his pocket.
Mhm. I ain't gonna lie. You can even say like, as crazy as this, I gotta make this correlation again. You could gotta say Birdman did the same thing with Drake and Lil Wayne.
And with NBA YoungBoy.
Yup. And with Young Boy now, because Young Boy now fought to it too as well. Like I don't know if you ever heard on his new song it was to like Tears of War. He was like, man, fuck Birdman because he did me wrong. He was supposed to be like my father or
What
something.
up?
And it's like, nigga, you know damn well Birdman did care about you personally, care about that damn dollar. Man. I don't know why he went for it. But he went for the back because he was about to get back locked up and all that.
Man, all them tattoos. I wouldn't trust Bird.
Hell nah, nigga. And
all
he
them
got the
tattoos.
pentagram on his head, bruh.
All
Fuck.
them tattoos, man. Like that man knows some stuff. Like he from New
Yeah,
Orleans. He
bro.
knows stuff. He gets stuff written in him on blood.
In blood. Like literally in blood, bro.
Okay.
That's crazy, man. Shoot. Oh, I'm trying to find my notes, man. My notes don't want to show right now. Hold up, let me see. I know I had Andrew Jackson in here. I was talking about him.
Oh, you going to Andrew Jackson? The one I
Yeah,
was talking about earlier, I think was John. Was it? Yeah, Andrew Johnson.
okay. It
But
might be.
Jackson, that's the one with the Trail of Tears. I was just thinking too, with them fallen angels. Fallen angels can just literally mean people that be holding tears back. And
Mm-hmm.
because the crystal water, and then when they show like if you zoom in the water, all the crystals and stuff that's in it, tears can look a whole different way than what we even see on a micro level. But
Mm-hmm.
those are voices that people are talking to at a certain time. Cause that's when they really snap. You know what I'm saying? When people
Hell yeah.
holding tears back, you really get that them notes. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Shit, I did that shit like last night. I ain't gonna lie, it hold me back some tears.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say a Civil River. Talk too fast. I'm gonna say a Civil War reference until I find my notes with Andrew Jackson. I don't know where it happened, but I'm gonna talk to you about something that I wrote down in my notes, man. It was about nobody cares about the black slaves down south. National bankers at the time was trying to fragment the South into private city states, which each one had their own bank to put each southern state into departments. Civil War wasn't fought to cripple the South because the South was threatening to take away a lot of revenue that they were generating by secession. Abe Lincoln couldn't allow that. Also understood that most of everything which was being generated was the national bankers. And the reason why he was killed in JP Morgan was because the banks know of today were banked by the Rothschilds and they were created to basically create plenty of monopolies.
Yeah. Cause every corner you gotta pay for something, man.
Literally,
And
bro.
then when you think you getting up, it's really putting you down. I've been
And
saying like the richer we get, bro, the stuff we thought we own us. That's why it
on
ain't
us,
on us.
man. Every
You gotta take
time.
care of car maintenance. You gotta take care of house utilities. You gotta take care of, you know what I'm saying, the clothes we buy. You know, the food we eat. What they say good. What tastes good is bad, and what tastes bad is good. It's just backwards.
I'm gonna name you another thing in my notes, man. I was looking at it,
So
man.
thinking we evolving as humans, we devolving because like the
Yeah.
technology is what we rely too much on, and
Yeah.
it's what's efficient because words was what was really not, because somebody broke down English don't make sense, and when it not making sense is because words have to have math behind it too. So with stuff
Mm,
not adding up, we just throwing a whole bunch of equations, and we telling a lot of stuff wrong because we
mm,
mistranslating things. We reading stuff wrong because it was written wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm-hmm.
somebody read it this way. That's why everything based off perspectives here.
I feel what you're saying, man. That do make sense, bro.
But that do give us free will because we the ones that still like, damn, we create the languages we live.
hmm I'm gonna say another note I got in here, man. I had a couple notes that I want to share today. All right. Let's go and discuss this one. I think we already went through a little bit, so we don't gotta say too much about it. But I was looking at history and I was just studying. And I was like, all of the history from 1760 to 1800s is all manipulated. All of the history white people took credit for was for everything. Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Edison might be black, but they not white. George Washington Carver helped design the system with Ford, and Ford took all the credit And St. Louis was the capital of the indigenous people. And Mansa Musa controlled every continent, including Antarctica. And was one of the richest people of all time because he controlled all the production of gold. The mid 1800s is when the Caucasians came to power. In Gaelic, and Duff means basically black. I don't know if people knew that. Swarthy means black too as well in Germany. And ancient Greeks were black people from the bubonic plague.
Yep. Just dark skin. You can Google that now.
Hmm.
Like when you go look it up and you type in what color was Zeus, it's gonna say he was dark skinned. That's
Yeah.
because the paintings that they had on them, like the pottery and stuff, had him with dark skin on it, and then it had pale skinned women on it too to show like it was different types of nationalities.
Mm.
Herodotus wrote down where the different nationalities came from. He said, well, not national ethnicities, like it came from climate, the climate, all like the weather changed everybody's skin complexions.
Hmm. I damn you sure damn right, cause bro, I ain't gonna lie. The weather of today's is not the same weather from the like even the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. I feel like the weather kind of got fragmented, especially like towards like the 90s, bro. I don't know. I
They
feel
go
like the
back to
weather's most definitely been changing.
they go back to Scientology because they
Hmm.
had to fill our mind up with so much emptiness, like shit that don't matter,
Uh,
that we wouldn't realize the actual education of how people are created. Everyone coming from a black woman, white people, we would have found out that, you know what I'm saying. But I knew this already because it
yeah,
just makes sense that they came from cold areas. With them coming from cold areas, there would have been an albino child that had more children that just somehow, you know what I'm saying, recently reached that pale skin because they was always in that cold. That's
yeah,
why they invented the caveman because they would have
that
been
is
probably
true.
staying in caves, no sunlight. You know what I'm saying? So you stay in caves, underground, no sunlight, skin complexion switches all the way to what they got now, and they became the abominable snowman walking. You know what I'm saying? Because again, they came from albinos, and they couldn't find out their origin because when they got the word Caucasian, they came from them looking at skulls, and when they looked at skulls, they said the Caucasian skull was the best one because they always do experiments on other people instead of experimenting themselves.
You showed damn right about that one. I,
Even Bobby
I
Hemmett
bro, on the
pointed it out, bro. He said we already traveled, like with us having all the nationalities in us, we traveled to every nation. Us traveling to every nation, we got tired of traveling and we settled here. So it's settling here. Those other nations come over here because we still attract them. Like we still are the main first indigenous people born, created. You know, we just speaking a language now because we didn't learn how to speak English until 1900s, like right after the 1800s when we was getting free and was
Mhm.
able to teach it to each other because we wasn't supposed to read and write the language.
No, I feel you. Okay, okay, I respect that. Hey man, how you feel about this next thing I want to say in my notes? Man, I got two more notes I want to share that we can
Yeah,
just go ahead and chop it up from there. The ancient cultures also worshipped the sun. The ancient cultures practiced what was known as the stellar religion and utilized the star formation and many of the celestial bodies as an embodiment of Kush and Nimrod. The sun disappears on December 24th, where the celebration reappears on December 25th as a celebration and was known as Saturnalia. They practiced drunkenness on the sex exchange of gifts. In ancient Roman, the slaves would trade places for a day and put on purple robe as the color purple symbolizes rulership. Nimrod also manifested Baal or Moloch, or even the Saturn with the god of death. Also on the 25th, they will have numerous games where they was forced to fight to the death as a sacrifice to Nimrod. And people sacrifice people to the sun god for Nimrod, the 12 days of Christmas, which also means the 12 days of ancient owner, which they venerated Osiris. Now, the marine kingdom
yeah.
species were the
Nimrod,
first species.
Osiris, Apollo.
Yeah. Marine kingdom species, which we can get into because this has been a new subject for me in my research, were the first species in Odicum, hates humans as well. Marine world's secret flying orbs might be demons or aliens for undersea. Question mark. We don't know. We don't know yet. Colorful circle like comical shape. came up from the sea. The Eiffel Uda, or Eiffel, whatever, however people say it. I'm still doing my research on that too as well. The Orisha sits on the firmament of the sea, on or at the bottom, and she is Yemia, mother and the mother of the Age, or Orisha goddess of extreme wealth. Some people say they need binoculars or telescope and torches and a great flashlights to see demons. There is a mother demon communicating with the government, and the mother demon is mad. And aliens are demons, and the orbs are imposter spirits of angels of light. And the orbs are demons using technology against us because there is a hierarchy of demons. And the ones in the spaceship also may be vampires as well, who want to absorb our energy and want to colonize us and become demons. Like them, and demons have a short shelf life. Spirituality and religion of the Western Africa Yoruba people from Nigeria called a meeting, and the meeting was called of all the Oroshas and the Adukin. So whether it's a she or a he, God, I don't know. And although Orishas decided to talk about a special messenger to be sent to convey the message or convey the decision to establish the human Adobe on Earth to the Adokin. Let me go back and read a little bit down on this one. Did Satan create the marine kingdom? Nature created the technology, and the marine kingdom created the holographic and geometric technologies. And are they half amphibian and half human people under the sea, kind of like green and gray? So there's a lot of lies in the sea in the Bible, because Nazareth is someone who decides to make a vow to not cut hair and be an aesthetic out in the wilderness and can have grapes or wine or liquor. Yeah, man, I was done with that.
Oh yeah, man, because all that shit correlate, bro. Like, well, Cyrus, that's the one where they tell you his body got chopped up by Set. And if you think about it, it's
Mm.
7 nations now. With
Mhm.
Yu-Gi-Oh, you remember Yu-Gi-Oh was doing tarot cards, and
Hell
when
yeah,
it came to the
Beyblade too. I
gods,
like Beyblade, man. I was one of those kids.
when it came to the gods, right, he had
Yeah,
to collect all the pieces of their body to make the card come to life. The seven
that's so
nations
right.
are separated, which is Osiris' body. Until our nations come together, the body of Osiris doesn't come back to life. We are walking on Osiris, but he's
Mhm.
still within the womb of a mother. You know what I'm saying? He's the underworld. He is part of what grows. The ring of fire is Saturn. Saturn is trapped, which is again Chronos. We was talking about it the other day. That's why I'm
Yeah,
saying
he so
Satan.
damn was.
Like he's not evil, but he's a holder of time. And they were saying that he's trapped in Saturn with the rings of fire that's going around him. So he doesn't have control to give us back the golden ages. The golden ages was when people just listened to God from the sky. But then when they took that ability away, the silver age was when the demigods, which was the fallen angels, took over. Apollo is the one in the back of the Bible, which is going to be the messenger to reveal all this. So, like, anytime I will ever blow up, all the knowledge that I got, it starts a rapture because I'm a true rapture. Like, it's all words entwined with Scrabble shit to fuck up our noggins. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They try to scrabble our brains like chicken eggs.
Nice. You
For
ain't
real.
lying.
Sunny side up though. When you out in the sun, you receive knowledge from the sun itself because it's like breaking codes to us. That it's letting us know that that's the one watching us. That's like the eye of Zeus, like looking down, and it's like we ants and shit. Because people saying they guys down here,
I
but
think
they
they just had
not.
his
You
mic
know what
set
I'm
up.
saying?
I
They
think we
just
did.
that's just a word and title and achievement that we get to, so we can give our body as a vessel to the guys, and they can come down inside of us, and then they can like speak for us, speak through us, or just like give us ideas.
I agree, man. Damn, that's
Mhm.
100% true. I'm still learning about that too as well, man. Damn.
That's why I say I don't listen to nobody that can't listen to themselves. Like that's
Facts.
with Drake. If he cannot listen to his own music and his own thoughts and create that into a reality, he's not the one manifesting his reality. Somebody else is.
Somebody
That's
else.
what Kendrick was whole dispute. Kendrick was dissing him since 2011.
Yeah, they've
Rigor
been going back
mortis.
and forth
He was calling
forever.
him a dragon, huh?
So they've been going back forever.
But he was calling him a dragon in rigor mortis. So go back listen to that song rigor mortis. He's speaking about Drake.
Yeah,
Got me in
yeah,
the industry breathing with dragons. You know what I'm saying? I crack
yeah,
a hole
hell
in your
yeah.
noggin. Like that's him writing the prophecy. He was saying that he was going to destroy him, but he wrote it in such a detailed code. And then the song "Control" is another song he dissed him
Yeah.
on because that's about control and manipulation of his brain. And that's why when we was younger, we used to hear people always say, "Get Jesus the wheel," because that generation died off, but they was letting us know the wheel and mechanics of the brain.
Mm, okay.
You got to find out what Christ died for to get Christ consciousness, because he doesn't speak to people he don't believe in, but he tries to speak to everybody,
Mm,
and it's usually through near death experiences. Like once somebody like have a real close death experience, that's the one that walk people through time. Like, look, man, you did this and you did that wrong, but
yeah,
I was there trying to guide you on on a couple steps.
yeah, man. For me, I don't know. Like for how I see it as like Christ consciousness. Like, I don't know. I always see like when I'm in my darkest moments, like when I'm at this lowest frequency, like the other day, I feel like I was stressed. Like when I'm at a high, very, very high stress level, I feel like when I go to sleep, especially if you know I smoke a little bit, whatever
Yeah,
what you do. It's like I had like this. I don't know how to explain it. Like I can't get up. Like I'm in my body. I'm laying down, but it's like, bro, like it's fighting me in a way. And some people call it as I forgot how to say it, man. It's simple though, but it's like I'm staying asleep, but like I'm seeing a whole different vision in my head about everything, and I'll be feeling like I feel like that's Christ or whoever it is in any type of spirit way. I tell him keeping me down because like bro, you need to rest. Like you need to just stop the nervousness. Like what are you
yeah,
nervous for? Like just rest until you get up and get up back to your strong willingness. Because we all get at times where like we just get stressed out about certain things we can't control or whatever, and like I feel like it'll come to you in certain ways, and like he will humble you, like it
yeah.
will humble you, whoever
He
speaks
sent
up.
He sent them spirits too, because like when we compare Christ to Jesus to Zeus, and you know about his kids, that's how you get the connection. You just brought that up. Hypnos again is the one that delivers the sleep, and Morpheus is the one that delivers the dreams. So
Mm,
those are two of Zeus's kids. But I think Hypnos is the son. Morpheus might no. Hypnos might be the father. Morpheus might be his son, but they work together as messengers. And then remember yesterday we were talking about mess age. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you get a message, and then messenger is like mess anger. And that's why they be like,
yup,
don't kill a messenger, because he coming with some shit that's gonna rattle motherfuckers up and stuff. Because we
yeah,
dealt with our tempers. You know what I'm saying? Our tempers, when we did get hot, you know what I'm saying, messed up and stuff, we was able to cool it, calm it down, because he sent that system. He created the system for us to do that. Like
no, I
we
feel
are
it.
like just like the computer system had a Xbox overheat when you play too many games. You know what I'm saying? Or you got too many apps open. Too much is going on for it to focus. So we gotta calm down and shit. Like you said, that's the that is Christ calm. That's when it keeps us calm down instead of us looking and seeking for revenge. We trying
Mhm.
to just fix ourselves.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because I've been through a lot of near death experiences, but what happens to me is I'll be realizing that it's not too much near death; it's more it's redirection. You know, like I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of my life, and people could take it how it is, but a lot of my life, I feel like I meet certain people, and some people will pass away and things like that. Because, like, a lot of grief is into that too as well. Like, a lot of times when you grieve, you can feel like a certain connection. But a lot of the time when you grieve, that's when you really feel it's like you need to go through certain redirections in your life. But it's like, I should look at it like, bro, every time somebody pass away, bro, it's like I have to shake up my personality. Not just shake up my personality, but shake up how I move, shake up how I operate at the time because I feel like in a way, like some people get, like I used to call it like a way, my way of like getting pity on myself because it's like, damn, why I'm not in that position? I like why I'm not in a position to grow in a certain way from this. And it's like, nah, you have to sit down and learn from the death. So then you get to read a whole another judgment upon of why death has to happen and reappear for you to grow.
Because you reimagine the situation. Because with I learned what Jehovah did from what was it like when I was studying with Jehovah Witnesses, he created his own world. So creating a world is basically like, all right, this world is the one that ain't really promised to us, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
Because we
yeah.
can leave any day, but the people that do leave, they're in another world that
And
is guaranteed, and they are creating that world. So that is what heaven is. It's not just going to, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying,
the
a
gates.
goody two shoes place, but
They
it's going
be like,
to where our
oh.
people are, you know what I'm saying, where our
Yeah.
loved ones actually are, where we gonna be welcomed at, because we're not welcomed here, you know.
Yep.
That's why it shake up our reality. But we create a better reality here, but then the next reality is gonna be the greatest one we can even imagine or think of, because that's God's reality. That's the one. That's the world
Follow
God
your
is
own
in.
testimony.
Yeah.
My bad, I mean to cut you off.
Yeah. But that's the world God is really in. God turned his back on this one to according to the Gnostics, which is the people that seek knowledge. And the only reason why, because you see that he's giving us free will throughout the whole book. Like
Yeah.
it's even prophets that heard the voice of God, that listened to the voice of God, argue with God during the situation. So
Yeah.
it shows everyone down here betrayed God, argues with God.
Yeah.
So we are learning how to gain God back. Because my main message is not do we believe in God, but do God believe in us? You know what I'm saying? So we be that's the point to prove. We
Mm.
got to make sure that that spirit sees what we're doing and seeing we try to make this action. And sometimes them tears is just a show that we got to show, like, that's mercy.
Mm-hmm. Like that's when you know it's real. That's when you know it's
Hmm.
powerful. Like a lot of people say they can't feel nothing, they be numb to the society, but the numbness is not really a way of like trying to dictate your emotions, but the numbness is a way to dictate how you view of and when you can see you have a greater strength of a power that can reveal itself for you in a way. Not just in the revealing like, you know, when I mean like reveal like it's not gonna just open up and you gonna see it, but you gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it in a way now because we can all be numb to so much pain on us. Like we can all just carry on. Be like, man, I'm gonna keep going straight, but we gonna feel you gonna feel something. Like you can't be that numb when it comes to a certain degree because there's
That's
always a greater strength.
that's what the halo is. Shit that come full circle. And then
Literally, damn, you
I'm
caught
about
me
to
on that
bring
one.
back up Ashanti, because when we said that, that made me think of that song. When you cry, I cry, we
We
cry
cry
together.
together.
And this is
Oh my
what's
god.
gonna make the shit magic though, because it's saying
Yeah.
that we are products of our environment. So if you are crying, it's because the environment built those tears up. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
we not just crying for self, but we crying for the people around us because we feel their pain.
Because
Yeah.
apathy is real, but like not all people can be apathetic, but some people can hold that. Like I was one of those, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think I cry more, so to speak, of seeing somebody else in pain and tearing up about the situation than I had. Because I'm like, damn, bruh. Like, damn. Like they looking at a whole different light of these tears, and I'm seeing it like I'm really just fucked up that you fucked up, man. You
Man,
know what
yup.
I mean?
And I realized, like, as I got older, the frequency, like, I
Yeah.
really listen to people talk. That's one of my biggest skills. And
Hmm.
when I listen to people, I started learning, like, it's not just the words, but it's the way that those words are coming off. So
Yeah.
sometimes you will be talking to somebody and you hear them holding tears back when the way that they have to mask it is so different. They voice even starts vibrating some when they talking to you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it'd be like, like it start
That's me.
vibrating a
I ain't
little
gonna
bit,
lie. That's people be like
or
I'm stuttering.
sometimes they start laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like they even when shit ain't funny, and you be like, what is they like? Because you don't feel like laughing when they laughing. You know what I'm saying? But you
Yeah.
listening to them, and you like, oh, they trying to laugh off some shit that's
Laugh off
really
that shit.
hurting
Mhm.
them because you laugh at your pain
The
sometimes.
Joker.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
That's
why so
crazy.
serious on some shit? People
Like,
take life too
yeah.
damn serious to the
Uh-huh.
point where it's like, bruh, it's another life. Feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't just think this is it. Don't just
Yeah.
think this is it. It's something else. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, we been spitting the whole time. We about to hit the 100 minutes mark. And I
Yeah.
think it's best to end it off on that with the one
All
zero
right,
zero,
man.
man. Cause I know you probably gotta do something, get on. But hey, bro, I'm just glad we got to talk it up, man. Chop it up. We could get on tonight too as well if you down, man. I'm
Oh
feeling
yeah,
good
I'm
today.
down, man. And I was watching
Talk.
Arcades earlier too. I think that's how
Arcane?
Yeah, I think that's how his name is. That's the dude that be
I ain't
rapping.
gonna lie. Hold up, Daryl.
He just cut his dreads off.
Yeah. Hey, you talking about the TV show?
No, 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 not that.
Oh damn,
The
not about
the
that.
the dude that be rapping on TikTok all the time about health and shit, and he just cut his dreads off.
Oh, arcades. Yes, it's.
Yeah,
I see him. I got him on Instagram. You right?
bro.
My
He
bad.
was talking about YOLO was bad for our people, and bro, that's why I say sometimes music be unlocking stuff because I thought the same shit right before you made the
You only
video.
live once.
Yeah, because when I watched Kendrick and Kendrick made the reincarnation song, he's deriving from that's another diss song to YOLO. Because
Yeah.
you only live once. When you're reincarnated, you can't only live once. That's why it messes up karma. So Drake being somebody that doesn't write his own melodies, the messages he come with is coming from again other people trying to corrupt
Ah,
the
damn,
system
you're
of
right.
thinking. So
You're
if
right.
people think, oh, you only live once, they live faster than they can, you know what I'm saying, imagine.
Yeah. Can
That's why
comprehend
we
from what's
we
the next
move too
world.
quick. Yeah, that's why we
Mhm.
move too quick. If you don't think the decision's over, you're not meditating.
Mhm.
So you be seeing people that be like, oh, I gotta give a V because they can't think on
I
it.
feel you. Literally can't think on it. They can't
They move off
comprehend.
emotions.
Yeah. So that's that, and that's literally we come back to one more time. That's the difference
Control.
between maturing and aging.
Hmm.
You aging because you not thinking for real, for real. You just moving.
Yeah.
You maturing is when you move and be able to think to a certain capacity of what you know and what you can learn and move on from.
Yep. That's why I tell people my anger is different now than it was as a child. I didn't get my
Yeah.
way when I was angry as a child, but as an adult, it's like because
Yeah.
I see people trying to force their way.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I believe it the same way. Like as a kid, I was hella emotional, man. I think my anger is different too. Like I just more so of like now it's like there's no like belt that's tied upon it now. Now
Yeah.
it's like I had to literally have to wave to discipline myself to control it because it's not the same. Like it's more powerful maybe in a way, but I think the more power to it is because the choices I can make now more so the choices that I was limited over those choices I made before in the past.
And it's just letting somebody under our skin because that's how they
Hmm.
got to get control. So it's like they be like, don't look at that person as somebody that's antagonizing you, but know what spirit is in them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when you learn the spirits, you learn this is not them. They
Yeah.
are in control by something, and you look at it different because you start seeing the shit like people seeing demon face and stuff like that. You
Hell
start
yeah.
seeing it. That's not them. That's the parasites in their body. When you
Hmm.
hungry, eat a Snickers. Commercials like that is letting you know
Literally.
that they are not in the right mind. Something else is bothering them at that time that's like way beneath the surface that they can't express.
Hmm.
Because when you around somebody, like we can talk comfortable now because we comfortable talking to each other, but when you in certain situations where you can feel that you're not comfortable speaking, you just don't say nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it be stuff like that. So it be like, cause I be thinking shit sometimes. And I be like, damn, should I say this? And I be like, nah, I ain't gonna ruin the moment. Cause I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie,
Nah, it
I
happens
don't
though.
play main character syndrome. Sometimes it's just reading the room,
Yeah.
knowing like,
But
damn, we kind of all in
that's
this
a
game.
yeah. I was gonna say that right there too. People like main character syndrome. When that term came out, because at the same time there is really no such thing as main character syndrome. You
Yeah,
are the main character in your universe because you are yourself in a way.
yeah, but then the universe is getting so built around us. That's why we still gotta learn from other people's how to craft it because we repent.
Mm-hmm.
So every day being learning, we don't have the shit figured out yet. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying? Somebody
I get you
somebody
saying.
gonna bring some other shit to us that we ain't discovered yet, and it be like, damn. But even if we felt like we knew it, it's still like a whole another gathering of how to deal with it.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel you. Cause that's how you can break. Like it's not you don't have to break out of character. It's
Hmm.
more so that you can't be the main component because you're still learning different components. You still putting in the different like like back in the day they had like the Xbox, PlayStation. You need the white cord, the yellow cord, and the red cord. If you the main component, how you gonna put all three of these, the red, yellow, and the red,
Yeah.
wired up? If you know you damn well you gotta get the main component to put wire them all them up. You know what I mean? You got to go search for all the cores. Then now they got the HDMI.
And now they showing like shit. They took the cord off and almost everything wireless.
Yeah, yeah. Like that's. I ain't gonna lie, I messed it up. I messed up explaining it figuratively, but like it is true though. Like now it's shifted though. Now it's shifted as now everything is had to be wireless because they don't want you to plug up from the manually. They don't want you to manually plug up anything. They don't want you to
Yeah,
manually plug up your soul in your own to your own system. They want to control it for it to be what it
and
is.
and by not having the main character syndrome, it makes the shift better because it's like when you
Hmm.
got that syndrome and you do only focus on self, like it
Yeah,
fucks up the
egotistic as
room.
hell too
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. So it turns people against what you was now saying. Like now they gotta look at it like, are you right? You know what I'm saying? Are you
Yeah,
correct? Are you the one fucking me up? Shit like that. Cause it's still people evolving. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
You know that's so. Bring it back to the music too. Like honestly, this is my last thing I'm gonna say. I feel like that's why the Morales and Mr. Morales album is so special because he had to kill his ego.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna get too like an impact in the sales thing and like I ain't gonna everybody gonna have their ways of like too emotional. It's pouring out, but like bro, when you think about it, third degree level, it's like you have to kill ego to grow. You have to.
Yeah.
It's no, there's no way of growth without killing the ego. And
Cause people
Friday,
get
she
stuck
definitely.
into it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, we hit the 100 minutes mark, my boy. Hey, we ready to hop back on tonight, man. But I appreciate you, my boy. I'm gonna
All
call him
right.
and everything going on, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Deuce.
Delicious.